mean a lot to him, and he had to remove them, and he only gave them to Noah because that's the one he trusts. Moto is looking like the murderer, so there is that.
I know, right?
And then I didn't have much, but we found out some information that some nobles, about 100 of them, came through within the past couple of days looking for someone with Aurelia's last name. We don't know if it is Aurelia, but it's a possibility.
Probably just one of her
I'm assuming
siblings.
that's where everyone was, but I don't know for a fact.
We were at the tailor, and it was roughly there.
Tala was with us.
Tala was
Tala
with
was
us.
with you guys?
Yeah, but
Yeah,
Tala
she's
isn't here, so I don't know if we want to, like, have her had been walking back or something.
Yeah, we'll have her say she walked back on her own.
Yeah, and was hanging out in her room just to make it easy.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I might be a little tipsy.
Yeah, we're just hanging out.
Mood.
Also, I don't know if it's 100% happening yet, but Gator is gonna be opening his campaign in a couple of weeks, hopefully. So that should be fun. We'll have another campaign rolling, and you'll be able to see more of Ventus Ictu, the Air Genocide monk.
There's only 2 characters from Gator's original campaign that'll be joining. The other ones who are there are brand new characters created by yourself, Scope, and Codement.
It'll be fun.
It'll be interesting. Anyways, after we had that quick startup, Gas, are you ready?
Oh, you got Gas got yelled at by Streamlabs for using bad language.
Did he really?
Yeah.
Someone clip that.
That's funny. Oh damn, that's really funny. Yeah, right now we're just kind of hanging out, you know, just not exactly sure what we're doing. I guess that really is up to the DM. Just waiting for that.
I am like half out of it. I'm like half asleep, dude.
Dude, why do you think I took a nap for 2.5 hours? Like, holy crap!
You shouldn't have had a drink.
I did not expect that, honestly.
That's why I'm having another Coke.
Anyways,
It balances out the alcohol, right? That's how that works.
Yeah, man.
Okay,
Definitely. You definitely don't need
Right.
more like breading and stuff.
Game
So-
times.
We've already gone over what happened last time.
Correct.
Yes.
Un momento, por favor. Cool, I'm good now. Didn't slap myself. What are you talking about?
it actually
Well-
works a little bit. It must be tested.
Thanks, dude.
Oh my god.
Nixian,
Yo.
we're gonna start with you since we've had the revelation at the tailor shop.
Mm-hmm.
What have you been doing at the
So
inn?
I was listening in for information about the nobles, and I found out that they've been taking up shop in this castle-looking place.
Yeah.
And I was gonna try and make my way to my companions once I had like a general location of where they were holed up.
So Haley
and where to
also kind of
avoid.
told us a little bit too, because Aurelia asked Tala to keep a listen out for anything about this, because she is a bit freaked out.
Yes, I can imagine.
Anyway,
Just listening into conversations doesn't bring any information about where the castle would be. Though walking towards the town and kind of walking through the town, there are a few locations that seem to have much larger buildings. You can see over here, there's a fairly large building that was in that direction.
Mm-hmm.
There's, of course, this building, which rises high above everything else.
Yeah.
And
That's
this building down here.
So I'm pretty sure. So Noah's suspicions would be the place they're talking about is the walled place.
Fair enough.
Because that's kind of just a logical thing for him. He's like, well, if they're a bunch of nobles, they'd want to be extra protected, right?
Yeah, that's a fair assumption.
So it's basically I learned the information, and then I want to attempt to get to my my party mates.
All right. You actually run into Tala, but then we're just gonna have them kind of disappear off into the ether until the next time they show up. Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
We'll say Tala maybe went back to the bar, had a few drinks, and passed out. And
And Zolvis
Is
is
there
like
anything
kinda
else?
hanging out on the
What?
thing, so he should be able to find us pretty easily.
No, fair enough.
true.
Is there anything else the two at the tailor wish to do while you're here still?
All right,
I
so
don't
I
believe
ordered
so.
I ordered my full set of clothing with my leather like jacket and stuff that it comes with, and my red stitching. It's gonna look dope as hell.
And the new shoes.
Yep, I ordered the new shoes.
I don't believe so, not for me at least.
And then
I have my new cloak on.
I was gonna look for. Let me look at my character sheet because I was low on something. Or, no, I thought I was low on something, but I wasn't. Oh, I forgot about my wizard hat.
Your wizard hat.
Yeah, I forgot about that shit. Just whip it out of my bag, throw it on, and say abracadabra.
I don't really. I just like, oh my god, to us.
I'm not gonna do that right now. I'm just saying I could have. Oh, you know
I
what?
don't even remember what that thing does.
I totally forgot about that hat too.
Oh, I can
Honestly.
cast a cantrip. I don't know. I could have totally casted mending on my shit forever ago.
Do you actually have mending?
Yeah, no, I could have
Oh.
used my wizard hat to cast mending.
Oh.
But I have, yeah, whatever.
Too late now.
Yeah, well, I'm getting a whatever, so it's cool. Honestly, I don't really have anything. Because
do
we
I.
kind of did everything on our kind of
Main
like
to-do list.
first day. Yeah, we kind of hyper focused on Mortuus and Aurelia. I guess we could just like stroll through the street, seeing what we can
Yeah.
see, because
Might not be a
Holding
bad
each
idea.
other's hands. in the
I've been
bright
here. I've
moonlight.
been here a couple.
I mean, what?
Have I been here before? Have I been to Neverwinter?
You passed by briefly.
Yeah. So like, I don't know. I'm like, I was here before, but I didn't really see a whole lot. We could explore
really-
the city and see what's up.
Never been to Neverwinter because she is from a different country.
Yeah. So, do
So-
you care to explore, Aurelia?
Might as well maybe keep an information about the nobles around.
Yes, and definitely not relax at all.
I'll tell you someday
Okay.
why.
Well, I hope it does not become an issue for us at all. But anyway,
I would
and
I would
we're
hope
off.
not, but yes.
All right, and we're
As
just
you
gonna.
guys
Oh,
exit the tailor is about when Noah arrives.
Noah, what is it?
hello, Noah.
I'm sure Tala beat me here, but apparently a large band of nobles have come through in the past couple of days. My best
heard.
guess is they're holed up over at this area I saw walking in with an extra layer of wall around it. But that's still just a guess. I know they're somewhere tall.
Well,
Hmm.
let's avoid that area for now, considering they're looking for someone with my last name. I would
I
rather
might-
not deal with that.
Noah, you and I may have to go look at that and have Zolvis take a look, see what they can find.
I'm
You
sure we
guys-
could,
If
but
you guys do, I'm at least gonna have my hood up,
fair enough.
and that would be Haley again.
Yep. Did you two get your leathers fixed up like
Well,
you
they'll be-
needed?
Well, I am having my my remnants fixed and cleaned, and I also ordered some brand new traveling clothes.
As of
Oh,
I
sounds
did
like
not order
fun.
new traveling clothes, but I did get a new cloak since it's been a while since I've had a new cloak.
Then maybe the new cloak will help, seeing as you're trying to be disguised a little bit. At
Yes,
least.
and definitely that lightning bolt of a brooch is not going to give anything away, or a clasp, I mean.
people may not realize it's me, there are other storm sorcerers around.
Yep. Only the people who are looking for your world realize it's you, but it's totally fine.
As long as I keep my hair and my eyes hidden, I should be less noticeable, especially because
And maybe
Not
you
many
should
people-
stay in between the two of us, just to be safe.
that would also work.
Yep.
Just in case anyone tries to come up and kidnap you for whatever worrying reason.
If someone tries to kidnap me, they're getting a punch of electricity to the face.
Fair.
Among other things.
Here's Atala.
Hey!
Hey, we're streaming.
we-
We're live, buddy.
So we have everyone but Henry today.
Oh.
Whoa!
Whoa!
Oh!
Fuck was that?
Static. Whoa.
So Haley, we just had you guys go back to the inn for now, but we could have you be with us for now if you want. We're gonna be doing some city exploring.
Yeah. What we doing? What we doing? Hold on. Let me.
You're very intoxicated, aren't you?
Minorly.
You
Man,
seem much
I wish I
more
had some.
intoxicated.
I wish I had some
What
coke
is
to
boy.
make stuff with.
There we go. Now it's Icespire, right? Yes. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, Icespire.
For some reason, I have 20 recent games.
There you are.
Oh. Yes, that is my face right now.
Accurate.
God.
It's a very
Yeah.
accurate impression.
Loading, still loading. Here we
Anyway,
go.
so would you want to go exploring with us?
Yes, I would.
So it'd be all four of us, since Aurelia's just like is a little nervous, so
The
she's kind of
undrunk adventures.
Well, we did say you went back to the tavern and had some drinks.
Oh yay!
Would you be okay with that you did that?
Yes, I'm totally fine.
Because we didn't know if you were coming back.
Yes. I am back.
Oh
Wait.
my god.
Oh, wait. We didn't know if you're coming back. I am back. Wait.
Okay, and then Gas
Anyways.
is slightly
Fuck, I'm so
intoxicated.
right now.
This is
I
gonna
haven't
be a
drank
trip.
at all.
This is gonna be a trip.
It
I'm
already
good.
is.
Alright, you ready, Haley?
Yes.
Alright, so Haley's here, so I guess the four of us shall be traveling around.
Haley,
you're
you're there too.
well.
You're with them.
Yeah.
just gonna say that
Oh,
you're
Haley
there.
Tala here got a new cloak as well.
Yes. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I did.
What lovely little additions.
I wonder why. I'm just still curious about your brooch, the wolf, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
You have to explain it at some point.
Oh, I intend to.
All right then. Anyways, shall we be off so we can continue to explore before returning to the inn this
Yes.
evening?
Can I see if I can't deduce what's up with the wolf brooch? Is it something that you picked up along your journeys, or was that something that we found in the shop there?
That was just happened
That
to be on
was
the
something
cloak.
we found in the
Oh,
shop.
I thought
yeah.
it was
Yep,
something
yep,
like you were carrying around. Never mind.
No.
yep. No. Heavy exhale. I apologize.
It's okay. So the four of us set out on our journey.
Yep. Do we want to
Um,
head northwards, or southwards, or eastwards, or westwards?
I mean, I'm fine with whatever.
Okay.
Damn it.
Well, I asked.
What
I
gas?
asked a
You
question,
damn
I
it.
need an answer.
Guess what is it?
Nothing. Nothing.
He spilled his drink.
No. No, my drink is fine. My drink's done.
He fell asleep
Is that
for
why
a
you're
second.
saying damn it? Is that what happened, Cassidy? Falls
You don't have enough
I
drink
am like
for
half
this.
asleep.
Oh my goodness.
be an
This is
interesting
gonna
session.
be...
You don't have enough dink for this.
He doesn't have anything prepped either because we already did everything.
And I didn't expect to have to run a game today.
Oh my god, everything is
Dude.
awful.
I
Hey,
thought
Everything
We'll
is
be
Gator was
fine.
the enemy.
And they were
Yeah,
all
we'll be
yelling
fine.
at me to hurry the hell up, but we don't even know what we're doing. Oh man, okay, so we head north.
You're heading north,
We're heading north
Yes.
and just exploring.
exploring the
Looking
city.
for
Are you
interesting
looking for
things.
anything particularly?
Whee!
particular.
I would like to see. I don't really
Fellas
have
in the
enough
room.
money for that actually. Do I know off the top of my head how much spell scrolls cost?
Oh, it's actually a good question.
That actually all depends on the type of spell.
Like,
Mhm.
I'm looking for
Fireball.
I'm looking for like level ones of, my favorite kind of spell, like if that makes
You're
sense.
looking for level ones of your favorite kind of spell.
Yeah. Level 1 or 2s, those kind of things.
Google, you are the best tool in the world.
Oh, not sponsored, but wouldn't that be cool?
No, but you know
Google
what? Who
sponsors
is
me.
sponsoring this stream?
I will
No.
mute you.
No, you won't.
Gakorisan.
You want to know who is sponsoring this stream?
I'll mute you. You're not even a
Water.
lieutenant. Don't even fucking try me.
But everyone's sponsored by
Alright.
water.
Okay.
Am I not wrong? I mean, water
Nobody's
sponsors everything.
sponsored by
Shit.
water.
I
Everybody
just remembered I
consumes the
have to
products.
look up. I will point out,
Exactly.
Dak, I want to applaud you. You are the first person I have played with in a campaign
Uh-huh.
who, as a wizard, has actively sought out spell scrolls.
Okay,
He said
the
that he
one
played
time
with
I
it.
Let
played
me
a
stop
wizard,
you right
I
there.
also was the one time I played a wizard. This was like a couple of years ago now, and the DM had pretty much a similar reaction of, I did. That's a real good question.
Where did I get this $100 from?
Like, do you have 100
Your
gold or
future
something?
self, most likely.
Or what are you talking about?
Anyways,
Quick, where is Gak in my thing? Okay.
Oh,
have any of you guys? Let's just kind of roleplay a bit while gas searches. Anyways, makes
Mhm.
it easier. Have any of you been to Neverwinter before?
I passed
I-
through about a year
was-
and a half ago, I think.
I was here some weeks back, but not for very long. Similarly, just passing through.
first
Okay.
time, long time caller?
It's
First
actually
time?
also, it's also my first time here. I'm not from this country, so.
You and me both.
Oh, really? Where are you from?
I'm from a place called Risen Grove.
I've
It's
never
Man,
a
I
long
wish
way.
I knew
It's
where
a
my
long way
notebook
away from
was.
here.
Wait a sec. I need world map.
So, Gak, I'm going to send you something. I need you to tell me which ones you have, if you have any.
Okay.
I'm going to send you them, and then you can tell me which ones that you do have.
Or you sent it? Okay, you sent it to the Discord.
Anyways, but yeah. Maybe one day you'll get to see where I'm from. I do not know. It's not a very surprise. It wouldn't be a surprise if we get storms decently often. I would assume, considering my ancestors come from a different plane.
Guess we have more in common than I think you might realize.
All right. And are you
It'll be
looking
interesting to find
specifically
out,
for a
Noah.
magic? There's 3, by the way, Gak. But are you looking
Neither
for
of the
a
level
magic
2.
shop specifically?
No. I mean, I would like to see if I could find one, but I'm not going to be overly disappointed if I don't find one. But yes, I'm specifically keeping my eye out for a magic shop.
Anyways,
Okay, or a place where you could, like a merchant who would have these. Or...
Yeah, basically anywhere I think would have some magic scrolls.
anyways, no, I look forward to getting to know you more.
Am I permitted to, like,
Likewise.
look up what those do, or do I have to ask the shopkeep?
So what do you mean?
Like, the level 2 spells, can I just Google them, or do I have to ask the shopkeep what they do? Or will I know what they do, basically?
Can I just Google
The
them?
scroll
Wait,
itself
we
would have a description
Google.
of what it does.
Okay, so I can just Google that then. Okay.
Wait, we have Google in-game.
Well, as my character, like, I would probably know about that.
Oh
What is
god
everyone
of
else doing
Google.
while they're is anyone else looking for stuff while walking around, or
Not really in particular.
I'm just keeping an eye out for
anyone.
anyone giving us like weird looks,
Like the last time.
like people watching us.
Like that one dude who tried to step up on Tala till the bird go whoo.
Mm-hmm.
okay? Give me a disadvantaged perception check.
Okay.
Not you, Gak.
Me. Oh,
Okay.
You want me to make a perception check?
Yeah. You guys are headed north, right? I didn't listen
Yes.
to what you
Yeah,
said because I
we're
was trying
headed
to figure
north.
things out in that moment.
Am I allowed to use
Fair.
Zolvis or no?
is Zolvis with
Yeah,
you?
Zolvis just is doing
Zolvis
his
is always
like
with
thing.
them.
He's
Orvis is
basically
sitting on his head.
basically we're doing the norm. Zolvis is flying above, and Aurelia and Immortuous got their arms hooked.
I
I
So-
thought that he'd be like,
damn owl.
Please don't,
I
dude.
thought that-
You can't
Okay.
get rid of the
Did-
owl.
Oh, you
I
underestimate
legit-
what I can do.
No, I mean like I would actually cry. Anyway, am I allowed to use Zolvis? Or are you saying no?
Yes, you can use Zolvis.
Yay.
So instead of disadvantage, this is just a normal.
I don't want to
Advantage.
punish you for being intelligent and using your
Wait, did he
ability
say roll
to
at disadvantage?
Roll
No.
at disadvantage. That
Oh,
is
well,
what
then
I
it's
said.
then it should be okay.
It's a
It's
normal
normal.
roll.
Do you want me to roll again, or do you want me to just
Disadvantage and advantage together? Just make a normal roll.
Right.
So we're gonna go.
I
with the first
I
roll.
didn't hear you say roll with disadvantage. Do you want to take this roll, or do you want me to roll again?
The first roll would have been the normal roll. So we're gonna
Perfect,
go.
okay.
With that.
That's what I kind of figured.
That's
we were
good to
gonna do.
know. Let me check my map here. Is there any?
on a scale of 1 to 10, how lost are we?
You guys said north,
12.
right?
Yeah, we're just
Yeah.
heading like up this road here.
Just the road you guys were on.
Yeah, just the same one the trailer was on.
All right.
Past the guy that was that was trying to catch Zolvis.
Noah, what are you doing? What are you doing on this walk?
I'm just looking out for anyone who might be like looking for us or like watching us in that kind of a way.
I pity
give
the
me-
fool.
Give me a disadvantage perception as well.
And I do not have advantage on this, so
Tala, what is Tala doing?
Tala drunk as fuck, but
Tala's just like, we have to keep an eye on Tala, so Tala's actually a problem.
Why do you
I am a problem.
Oh,
I am a
okay.
problem, but
Tala's looking for cool mushrooms.
you know, being a druid,
That's
you're
why I
not
said it.
wrong.
That's why I said it.
Well, no, but actually, yes. Tala is going to look for. Hold on a second. Do I have proficiency in that? No. No, herbalism kit. I do. Yes, I do. I'm gonna look for a herbalist store. Yes.
An
Or an
herbalism
apothecary?
store? Like an
Like
apothecary?
Or an
Like an
apothecary?
Yes,
Yeah, an
yes, yes.
apothecary.
I'm half drunk off my furry beehive.
Half drunk?
Buddy.
Okay, 3/4.
I'm gonna need actually I'm not even gonna tell you what I want you to do. I want you to guess what I'm gonna want you to do because I've asked everyone else to do it so far.
Disadvantage persuasion?
Why would it be persuasion? I want no, stop. Can you give me one
Perception.
reason it would be persuasion? One reason.
this close.
So I can persuade the DM to have mercy?
Oh my
You
God.
got a 17. You got better than everybody else's perception while wasted.
And what is Aurelia doing?
Well, making sure Immortus doesn't trip as per usual.
Yeah.
Because
Until it doesn't
And
fall
probably
into a
just
river.
looking around, and that too. Just Aurelia just uses feather fall to make sure. I'm not gonna use it yet. I
Like
probably
in case.
should make sure all my spells are probably ready to go at this point.
Water lilies.
But yeah. Yes.
Okay.
Just kind of looking around the different shops, seeing if there's anything that really catches my eye. Out of all the different ones there.
And you guys are heading up this road, right? The one you were on with the
Yes.
tailor?
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Pew.
I am really sorry. I shouldn't have had that drink. I might have put too much rum in there.
Yeah, I was
all
like,
good.
just like you said,
You want me
there
to
may
go
be
take
too
a
much
couple of
rum.
shots of tequila to even it out?
No.
No, thank you. I don't want to touch
Tequila.
tequila. That's a weird thing.
I've had tequila. It is.
Tequila.
I bought tequila from margaritas, and oh boy, that shit was sweet.
Okay, did you get triple sec or what did you get for the orange liqueur that goes with it?
Yeah, let's kill this. I
Are
mean,
you
Like,
talking
it's
about
like
the margaritas?
Yeah, for margaritas.
I
like
just bought like
I've-
this cheap strawberry tasting shit.
Oh, dude, if you're gonna go for actually something good for margaritas, go with Cointreau. It may cost more, but it's so much better.
I didn't buy it. I bought the tequila. I
Oh.
bought the best tequila I could find.
So it's literally just tequila, lime juice, Cointreau, 1 to 1 to 1.
Ah, okay.
I think. Anyways, let's continue on.
Yes. Onward.
I've not had a drink. I'm just
Right,
drinking
that's
hot
what the rolls
chocolate.
were. Okay. As you walk north through the streets, they're kind of getting almost a little less busy. You're noticing, well, customers, they're as it's getting later in the day, obviously it's not like it's afternoon already and getting closer to evening. People who are customers are starting to like go home and everything, while at the same time you can see a few of the businesses and even some of the houses that are in this area, very few houses, but the businesses and houses are starting to decorate. You can see people
wonder for
bringing
what.
out streamers of different colors and small flags are being like flag string lines are being strung from rooftop to rooftop. People don't seem to be in like a huge rush to get decorated,
Yeah.
but
May I-
they're doing it.
May I like ask one of the shopkeepers what is going on?
Yeah. Oh my goodness,
This is interesting. Here, one sec. I gotta quick get my dog. So while you kind of compose yourself, Gast.
I am as drunk as you, and I can say you can do it.
I'm not drunk though. That's the thing.
He's
I
just
had one
mildly
drink and it was
intoxicated.
How
not
much rum did you put
even
in? Do you know, like, roughly how much? Like a shot or 2 shots?
shot.
Whack.
3. I don't know.
He put in whack.
Man, I forgot to put the coke in.
You, dear sir, are doing it all right. I'm going to see if I can't get stuff running on my computer so I can possibly switch over if my Wi-Fi breaks out on my laptop.
Ooh.
Am I still watching
Wonder-
this stream?
Anyway, so I'm gonna
Oh,
go
and I
to
can
one of
watch
the
the stream on
like
that
Mortos
too.
like, alright, so Mortos, I'm gonna let go of your arm just for a moment so I can ask the shopkeep to one of the shopkeepers about what is going on right now.
Am I not allowed over by the
Tala
shopkeep?
is going
I
to
mean,
take his arm.
I mean, if you want to come, you can.
We can just.
Tala
I don't
going to
understand
take
why we
arm.
would separate at that point, but okay.
I mean, if you want to come over, you
I
can.
mean,
I
if
don't
you're
know.
embarrassed of being around me, it's fine.
I'm not embarrassed about being around you. Like, I've never. I'm more just like.
I will go with Aurelia over to the shopkeep.
Oh my god. So.
What is happening?
So I'm gonna ask shopkeep like, so. What is with all the streamers and decorations being hung up? We're not from around here.
I can obviously tell that. The fairly young man, he seems to be almost like the son of the shopkeeper.
Yeah.
It's the Harvest Festival.
Oh.
There's going to be a lot of farmers and merchants bringing in fruits and vegetables, and around this time is when the largest crop shows up, so we get ready for the Harvest Fest.
Sounds like a fun time. When is it? Exactly. A
Well,
few days? Or
Oh,
it usually lasts for about 2 weeks, so people aren't too worried about getting decorations up in time, depending on where you are, of course. But we're currently, I think, well, we're hoping it starts tomorrow. But whenever the merchants show up,
merchant issues?
no, that's just when the harvest comes.
Oh,
When the merchants show up with the harvest.
makes sense. We'll keep an eye out then.
Yes, of course. And he kind of gives you a nod, a little. Like he's kind of giving like that. Like he's just looking over your group, going, "Okay, this is weird, but have a nice day. This is sure."
Alright, it's like we've picked up more people as we've gone along. You should have seen our party when we originally started.
Oh, I believe it.
Keep that
He
in
just kind
mind.
of goes back to helping a few men put up the lines of little triangular flags.
Well, that's gonna be fun to see.
I completely agree.
As you continue to head north, Tala, what were you looking for? You were looking for an apothecary.
yes.
We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. Noah.
Memory.
I'm sorry. We're good 20 times? Wow, that's impressive. We're 20 times the
Oh my
great
god.
here at D&D.
Anyways, Tala?
No, I was going to Noah.
I'm saying Tala
Yes.
calm. Or no, Tala calm down.
Yes. Well,
As you're looking around for people watching, you do find a couple people, but they usually fairly quickly see you watching them back.
mhm.
A couple of them look like they're just people who are curious about
People watching.
your band, and there were a couple that almost looked like a shady character wanting to maybe get their hands on something, but what that thing is and if they were going to do it swiftly goes away when they see you watching, and they walk off with a bit of a
Okay.
scurry.
Go away, dog. Shoo.
It's about when you guys get up here that Gak finally notices something.
Ah. Or is it more to a spy?
He finds thank you, Tala, for moving your character. The House of Knowledge.
The House of Knowledge.
House of
It
Knowledge.
seems
Knowledge
like a place with a large amount of written text. It's kind of a combination of a
library.
great library and a university or a college.
Hmm. Are there any open windows?
There aren't any like opened
Stop.
windows, but there are windows you can look in.
I'm gonna send Zolvis up to look in at a window.
Are you just. Well,
Okay,
now
you
we're
send
doing
Zolvis
spy
in to look at a
missions.
window.
Or not at a window, but in the window. You know what I meant to
Okay.
say.
It's going window shopping.
I wanted to see if I wanted to purchase this window.
oh my
It's a nice window. I would like to buy it. Buy it for what? For my house. The Tensor's floating disc. I don't know.
Oh my
It's a
God.
tinsel disc.
That's definitely not what I said, but okay. Zolvis flies up, and looking through his eyes, you can see into one of the windows. Were you looking for like a first story window, second story window?
I wanted to see if there was like, because I'm assuming if it's a house of knowledge, it's probably a library of some sort. So it's probably a conclave ceiling. So there should be second story windows that can see all the way down to the first story and see if that's exactly what it is.
All right. You send him up into one of those secondary and it's quickly apparent that that's not the case.
Oh.
They took the term house fairly literally, as this is a much more standardized build, but is of a very different thing on the inside. Through the second story window, you can see small groups of what seem to be researchers walking about and looking over different things. There are a few in one side of the room who seem to be practicing different magics. At the other side of the room, you can see people literally measuring the length of a pumpkin.
So this is like raw knowledge. Okay.
Yeah.
I want to go to a different window that's showing a different room.
All right. Are you going like on the same floor, or are you going to the floor below?
I wanna check out the same floor, and then I'm planning on going to the floor below after that.
All right. Going into a different window, Zolvis can see a room with what seems to be one of the other like magical researchers, and a room full of like from uh from of kids about aged like 12 to about 16
Oh,
Mhm.
it's Harry Potter.
in kind of a classroom.
Okay. In a classroom. Can I tell what they're learning?
I'm sorry, I just heard Harry Potter.
Oh.
Mood.
I, fucking hell. Why? You are
Drink
able
some-
to tell what
Drink
they're
some
looking
water,
at.
Gast.
Holy crap, I might have to.
Why didn't you sooner?
They seem to be currently they're being taught. You can see about uh it looks to be like a magic class, like how magic works, the base fundamentals of the weave, and how a magician or a sorcerer or whatever plucks at the fabric of the weave, making magic act so that they can recreate the universe into what they wish, right?
Mhm.
Like it's a very basic knowledge. They're not like, this is how you cast a spell. They're like, this is how magic works.
Interesting. Are any of the kids looking at Zolvis?
No, they all seem to have their back towards the window.
Darn. Anyway, I want to go fly down to a first story window and see what's. I want one that's close to the entrance. See if I can't see what the entrance is and how it's guarded.
Looking into the entrance, you're able to see there's a couple. You're not able to tell if they're high level, low level wizards, but they're casting a couple spells. There's a few spells that they're casting to like light up the area. You're obviously like it's the kind of like routine, like
Mhm.
oh, this spell's about to run out, better recast it kind of thing.
Right.
But you're able to see what seems to be a large library.
Ah.
Like it's kind of like the second story is like you need to have access, but the lower story, that's a library. That's for people to just go in.
So I'm just allowed
There is a
access.
front desk, and there does seem to be a couple people there. One person kind of sitting at the desk. One person is scribing down something. They're probably copying another book that's next to them.
Mm. And there's no like open windows and there's no open doors or anything, right?
There's no open windows. The front door seems to be like cracked open.
Okay. So I'm gonna make a mental note, and if it's all right with you, I'm gonna put H
A label.
O K on the house so I remember what it is.
The hawk.
Yep, the House of Knowledge.
It's a hook.
And I'm gonna make a mental note. I'm gonna have Zolvis come back to me, and I'm gonna keep on walking.
Gonna keep on walking. Okay. Hello.
I don't
What?
know who that was.
What the?
I don't know who that was.
Okay.
Anyways.
Probably a ghost.
Hello.
Okay.
Uh,
Anyways.
As you
Yeah.
continue walking, the road kind of pushes towards the House of Knowledge. So I'm assuming you all want to start heading west.
Yep.
That's where the road
I'm
continues.
just following the group at this point.
Where does everyone want to go then?
West probably seems best.
West is
That-
good. West
Okay.
sounds fun.
Haley, you and your character.
I am missing half of my life.
Gas, go get some water quick.
No, it's okay. I can do this.
We can take a short break. We're about 45 minutes in.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll go to the bathroom. And
All right, so we're gonna take a real quick break, and we will
Let's
be
go.
right
Is
back.
the scope?
Go. Thank
We're
you.
back, by the way.
It takes a small time, but you do end up finding. Yes, you have been silenced.
Silence.
Delicious.
No, I've just been on the BRB screen.
Not you.
Oh.
You eventually do make it to this bridge running over the river. Tala, to the side of the river, you notice a smaller building which has herbs and all kinds of things kind of growing off of floating pot. And inside, the windows are wide open. You can see inside. There's just all kinds of different little plants, and it almost
I'm
looks like that
home.
one person who needs too many plants in their house.
I found home.
Oh goodness.
Madness, happy home. Madness, post in the chat. So.
I swear this is just like an El Dorade.
Anyway, so are you going
Tala
in?
flawlessly remarks about it being just like her hometown, and nobody comments.
It's like I just don't know. Like I don't know what to say really. So
There's like plants everywhere, just like home. Yes, I'm going inside. What do you expect me?
Did you just fucking die?
are
Who
there any other
fucking
interesting
deafened
shops
me?
around here?
So you're going
Priscilla?
inside the apothecary? Is that what I heard you
Yes,
tell?
yes.
As you walk in
We're having World
to
War
the
III.
apothecary, the smell of. Can you guys stop insulting each other in the chat?
Please.
Okay, I forgot it dings for most of you.
No. It does ding. Period. End of story.
I know, it doesn't ding
As
for
you
me because I
enter-
deafened it.
Anyways, okay. Gak.
Okay, good.
You said gack.
Everybody does.
I said
It's
I
just
said Gak. I
John.
mean the Gak like quiet.
As you
For now.
enter the apothecaries, the smell of living and dried plants fills your nose quite quickly, really. You can see things from basic spices and like parsley and garlic and stuff like that, all the way to some more hard to acquire plants, such as kingsfoil and nightshade
That's
and
expensive. That's
nightshade.
expensive.
They're hard. Some of them are hard to get, mostly because people need to trust who has it. Because in the wrong hands, they're just a poison.
Yeah.
In the wrong hands, they're just a poison. Good thing I'm the wrong hands. No.
You
Good
don't-
thing the
Don't
wrong
see
hands.
a store owner yet, though. What is everyone else doing?
I'm just
Like,
chilling.
Oh yeah.
I'm just
outside,
chilling.
just kinda-
Zolvis, if we're going inside, Zolvis is gonna land on my shoulder, and I'm actually gonna practice, kind of like walking around and not running into things while being like looking through Zolvis's eyes, you know. And if there's like
Just
a
starts
rafter he can
walking in
perch on,
circles.
if there's a rafter he can perch on, I want to do it like that, where I'm practicing that.
Little circles, Devin. Little
Okay.
circles.
Give me a not run into things check. Dexterity, I guess.
Dexterity check. Okay,
Not saving throw. Check.
I know. I'm looking for it.
Cool.
I forgot where it was.
Hold on a second, guys.
Noah, what are you doing?
I got a 11.
I'm still keeping a lookout to make sure that we're still in like the only brain words. I'm just trying to make sure that we're not still being like heavily watched.
Fair.
Yep. Okay.
Okay,
And
I'm back.
Aurelia.
I'm gonna take a look at some of the other shops that are around here. There's probably more than just the apothecary, correct?
Yeah, there is a few other things. I'm not going to focus on them now because I don't have an answer for what they are right now.
Yeah.
So,
I don't have an answer. Like me.
But there is no one that's like watching us, right?
not as
Hopefully.
far as either of you can tell, no.
Right?
Do I see the
Jack. Oh, sorry.
big wall? Do I see the big I'm guessing that we can probably see the big walled center from here,
Oh,
right?
easy. You can see
Undoubtedly.
there's a patrol walking along
Yeah.
the wall. You can see there's another patrol walking around the road right outside the wall. And overhead, you do see one eagle flying overhead.
Hey,
But
though,
Join me inside.
pretty
No.
high up though.
I'm guessing that's where all the nobles have been, and there's one. Looks like one of the eagles that some of them came in on.
Looks like it.
I
I
just
think we
don't have.
feel like we should be extra careful then.
Yeah, I just like earlier, just like as pull up my hood, just kind of making sure my hair's tucked in, just like I just don't have a good feeling.
I
Neither do
shall
I.
protect you.
It covers you up. Now they can't see you.
I shall protect you. Yeet.
Thank you. But I probably should explain why I'm so nervous, but I'd rather not do that out here where anyone can hear us.
Fair enough.
I am going to I'm going to call out and see if there's anybody inside this store, not door, stupid mouth.
Also, has a Mortis. Is Mortis still doing fine? Didn't trip over anything?
Tiny
Alright.
circles, Devin.
Tala, in the store, is there anything you're looking for?
Oh, hold on. There's components that I'm looking for. Where is it? 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 There you are. What do I need for this? Sprig of mistletoe. I already have that, don't I? Okay. What was the other thing I needed? Concentration. What was the other thing I fucking needed? I know I needed something else.
I'm sure you'll
Aiming
remember.
for a spell.
Yes, I'm trying to find it, but I can't. I already have fleas. I mean, they live on me, so infestation is taken care of. This one just needs a sprig of mistletoe. I have that sprig of mistletoe. Yes. What else could I possibly need?
More
Hold
sprigs of
up.
mistletoe?
One moment. TNT Druid spells 5e, not 53, 5e. Third level. Alright, there we go. Second level, barkskin. Does that need a component? Yes.
Does your component pouch just not give you components? Or do you have like components you have to actively use?
I do not know.
Because most
Probably.
spells that require components, unless it actively says it uses them, you don't need to have them. You have a
Oh.
components pouch or a focus, right? Unless druids are
Do
super
I-
different.
I mean, are druids different? Because I have a sprig of mistletoe. I don't know if I have focus.
Give me 1 second.
I have a herbalism kit.
Well, like, if you're casting spells, you should either have a spell focus or a components pouch.
Which I,
A
in my case,
druidic focus can be a yew wand, a wooden staff, a totem, or a sprig of mistletoe.
Oh,
So that's your
yes,
spell
the sprig of
focus.
mistletoe. Ah, the sprig of mistletoe is my spell focus.
It's all good, man.
I am absolutely bleh. But yes. Why am I still on disadvantage?
You didn't switch off at disadvantage.
What am I looking for
Honestly,
here?
with how drunk you are, probably deserve disadvantage.
Conjure animals. That sounds fun.
So are you going to be doing anything in here, or are you just wanting to look around?
You want to
I'm
find
just moreover looking around.
ingredients for poison.
Oh. The only person I'm going to poison is you. But anyway.
I don't know what everybody's got against Aurelia, or I mean, Immortuous.
I've got
Don't
nothing
I
worry.
wouldn't
against
allow you to get
Immortuous.
It's like,
poisoned.
it's like, don't worry. You'll learn.
Really cares for Mortimer. She wouldn't
You'll
want
learn
that.
today. Wow, that's a lot of stuff, actually. Excuse me. Hold
Yeah,
on.
it didn't take you long.
Hold on.
You almost bump into a few things, but nothing too serious.
So I'm kind of like getting the hang of it.
But yeah,
Yeah.
Aurelia's keeping
Okay.
an eye on him just in case. Kind of ready to rush over in case he does trip.
See, what's been a key ingredient?
And I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna
Is there?
keep doing this.
Here's a question
while.
for you. Is there wolfsbane in the building?
There is.
Tala's just kind of casually, kind of like get that scent and just be like, I have my mistletoe. I don't really need anything else. I'll just go back outside.
As
And she does look a little green in the face coming out of the building.
oh, before you even get out, this slightly young looking man approaches with a wooden staff in one hand. He approaches the store. Ah, I didn't realize I had customers. I apologize. As he walks in, kind of like scoots by Gak, who kind of doesn't realize he's still right next to the entrance.
Aurelia just
Donk.
noticed that. She kind of just gently pulls a Mortimer away from the door.
What can I help you all with? And you, Tala, you actually get the feeling that he like his gaze rests on you for a moment before moving on to everyone else.
Tala here that's been looking for something.
Oh
Tala,
no, I was just browsing entirely, just having a quick little gander. No worries.
you sure? It's close to the harvest. I have plenty of things.
Oh, we heard about the
Oh
festival
no,
that will be coming
it's
up.
all good. It's fantastic. It's all good.
Oh, come
Does-
now.
I
You
was
seem
just
like someone
having a
who
quick-
likes plants.
Does Tala sound nervous to me? Are they hiding something?
Go for an insight.
It is absolutely fine. No worries.
I got a 13.
Give us a deception, Tala.
Deception,
Disadvantage, 'cause you're drunk.
fantastic. Oh yay!
Not joking. That's a thing.
It's magically
I can imagine.
delicious. Like that.
She got it too. Oh, that's great.
Make of that what
I
you will,
rolled
Dak.
the first one.
What do you mean, make of that what I will? They're lying. You said
I'm
it.
absolutely fine. I mean, it's just
You don't know about what though.
So I'm gonna just.
It's
I'm going to
totally
make a
okay.
note, I guess.
Noah appears to be looking
You
for
sure?
something specifically, by the way.
Interesting.
Come here. He kind of like walks closer to Tala, like just kind of like scooting around his plants, and he's like, "May I just take one of your hands quickly?"
Sure, I guess. Yeah, sure. Okay.
And he just kind of like puts his staff, like leans it against the wall, puts one hand under it and the other one on top of it, and just kind of like he like looks at the arm, mostly the wrist area, takes a look up at you, back down, and just closes your fingers into your palm. If you need anything, feel free to ask. Okay? I've helped
Okay.
many people. If you want, I'll even get rid of a couple plants because I know some of them are noxious.
Oh, um, thank you. That's really nice of you.
Do I
Paul, are
know
you
of any
okay?
conditions where specific plants that would be noxious to a person but not to others?
That would be a nature check.
Oh, dude, I got I'm proficient in nature.
Simply, you were going to say
I
something?
fucked.
I'm just as like
Ha!
are you
24!
Tyler, are you okay? You're I never seen any
I'm
of this happen before.
totally fine. Totally okay. Yeah.
Persuasion check, I'm guessing.
It's just the alcohol. I swear.
That
Uh,
I
that'd be a
get like
deception.
this so much.
He gives a smile and like pats the hand and says, "You should take your friend out. It's not good to keep them in a place where there's a noxious scent." And Tala, you can feel that something was put into your hand.
Ooh. Fascinating.
Do I have an idea of what they're talking about with my 24?
So the plants. The question you gave me for that.
Oh,
There are plants that just smell bad that if you're not accustomed to them would make you nauseous.
But
You
they're a
can't smell
druid.
those. Huh?
But they're a druid. Wouldn't they be around plants all the time? Is there like a
Depends.
specific plant that I can think of that would there may be a condition that
I
may be
wasn't
associated?
done.
I'm sorry.
I was gonna continue.
I'm sorry. I'm a bad
It's okay. I was gonna say there are certain plants that do affect certain types of people more. There are plants that affect like dragonborn and kobolds more because of their more lizard-like heritage, whereas there are some that. Whoa! What happened to Tala?
I don't know.
There it is.
Wow, that is literally the first time this has happened in a while.
No?
Mammals more, due to their stronger sense. But you know, druids are more typically accustomed to just the smell of all plants.
Mm-hmm.
There are diseases, curses that people can place to make specific ones more like effective. So for example, there are certain things like of course garlic being the major example for a vampiric curse
Mm-hmm.
is a very strong potent spell. There's even things as simple as blister rot. If you smell ginger, you will start coughing and it'll really be effective on you. So there's a wide variety of reasons why one would be affected more by the smell of a plant.
Okay,
We
I
just
guess I'm not
don't-
suspicious then.
Tala over here being super sus.
Yeah, Tala's kind of
Girl-
sus.
She's the imposter. I vote.
Oh my god.
But of course,
There is
the
still
young
one
man,
imposter among you.
the young man gives kind of a wave as he walks you all out of the store, asking a quick question if anyone else wanted to buy something while you were all here.
Do you
Um,
have high
believe
quality
so.
incense here?
Incense, no, you would be able to find that at the temple, and I believe right across the street there is a man who sells it.
Perfect. I am looking to purchase very high quality incense. So you said across the street?
High quality. The man across the street does everyday household. You will want to find the temple.
The temple would the temple sell
The House of
incense, or would that just be for their own use?
They would sell it, yes.
Okay. Do you know
and
where the
where is the
temple
temple?
is? 1 second.
I zoom out the map.
Girlfriend's bugging me.
A girlfriend.
Well, of course
never
there
bugs.
is a temple next to the castle. but they also do send quite a bit down to the cemeteries, to the graveyards. Mask the smell of death.
I don't know if the
Makes sense.
graveyards would be. I would probably need to buy it from the temple, or could I buy it from the graveyards?
The graveyards usually have a very large supply. They will allow people who need it to buy it off of them.
All right, and then where would the graveyards be? Would that be on the very southern border, or
They're very far south. You'll know them when you get close.
okay? All right.
And
They're their
they-
own walled off
What
section.
just happened there?
I
And the
think I know what
castle-
you're talking about. I think I saw
And-
those walls from our where we're staying,
Make
Also
sure
the-
you go to the western one.
the western one.
Go to the
Thank you
Western
for the-
Tower. What would
And
you
I
do with a
assume
Western
the
Tower?
castle
I
is
mean,
the big building that's currently walled off across the water.
Yes, right across. That's Castle Never.
Never
Yeah.
remember? Or
No, Neverember's the Lord of Neverwinter. It's just
Oh.
Castle Never.
And I'm guessing you've heard of the nobles that have passed through here recently.
Everyone heard the nobles. I'm pretty sure the deer three forests out heard the nobles.
There's that.
They
There's that
arrived
much.
with
Tala's gonna
trumpetous
snark at that.
fanfare.
That's
Tala is
even that's
100%
that
going
even
to snark.
that's overkill, even in my opinion.
Well, apparently they were hoping to. Is a quite an emergency. The person they're looking for, but I care not about politics, so
You don't know why they were what the emergency is about?
not at all. Just that it was an emergency.
Do you remember
Though
the name of who
technically-
you were looking for?
Sorry.
Do you remember the name of who you were looking for?
Or they were looking for?
Just the last name, Fulmina.
Hmm.
But in all seriousness, if we can keep it under wraps that I heard it was an emergency, I'm not technically supposed to know that information.
Oh, we will not tell anyone.
Perfect. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
They know more than they should. Which building is it?
Which building?
Yeah, where are this? Where is this apothecary? I moved my thing. It's this build. Okay.
We were right here, yeah. We're right around here, yeah.
I'm taking
Oh,
a special
God.
note of that apothecary.
You know there
Apothecary.
is a text option, right?
No.
Special note of that apothecary.
Where's this text option you're talking about?
So if you hit
Hit what?
if
Is
you
it
go
macros?
to the freehand
Is it
area,
macros?
go down, there's a text option.
I see that.
Yo,
Oh yeah.
yes.
And
shit,
really
dude.
just because of how nervous
Except
she's
I'm
been, she actually
colorblind
kind
to
of
How do I
red and
do
green.
that?
Kinda-
No, no, no.
Isn't that
I go
weird?
down,
Can
freehand.
someone make that like yellow?
it's a paintbrush.
Yeah,
It's
but like,
text, it's
then what do I
I.
do?
So click
go
on
down.
that. If you notice
Yes.
when you hover over it, there's like a group of like 5 lines that come out from that.
Yes.
There's draw shape, freehand, polygon / line, and text.
Oh shit! How am I blind as fuck, boy?
But yeah, just because of this, Aurelia actually has kind of removed her signet ring, is kind of just holding on to it in one of her hands because she's like, that's like thinking that if I'm wearing that, it's gonna give me away that I'm a noble, and I don't want them to know that's me right
Yeah.
now.
Speaking of holding things in hands, Tala, you do still have the object that the man handed you.
Tala's going to make her way out, and probably while everyone's not paying attention to that particular thing, she's gonna look down and look in her hand, see, oh my god, I just deleted myself.
I have been.
You can add
deleted.
yourself back. That's easy.
How? Oh my god, I deleted myself.
I have been deleted.
Oh my god,
What
you just
do I do?
drag your picture back in, I think, right?
I'm trying. It's not working.
What did you even do?
Wow.
I tried to select the text that I made and I deleted myself as well.
Done.
Found it.
Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. But yeah, while I'm walking out, I am going to have a little gander at what is in my hand. Try to
you
keep
can
it
see-
close.
Give me stealth, I guess.
Stealth. That's not sleight of hand, but all right. Stealth. Jinkus. Wait, is it disadvantage?
No, it'd be advantage. It
whatever.
would just be normal. It'd just be normal. Wouldn't
Normal,
it?
so
Or should we-
six.
is
It would be
just-
disadvantaged
'Cause he's
technically,
drunk
but
off book.
so unless someone's passive perception
Perception
is
is
higher
like
than that,
fucking
then they wouldn't
20
even see
billion.
what's in their hand. You would just see that they're looking at something in their hand.
No, I don't have that high enough passive.
Nope.
I don't
perception.
think. Actually, I might.
What is
Tala,
your?
why are you
16.
hiding?
My passive perception is, I think is. I'm just double checking because one of my feats gives me a buff to it. Yeah, my passive perception is
Wait, what
21.
feet? When do you have a feet? How do you have a feet
Sweet
already?
mother
Level
of God.
3.
My
You see a brooch
Part of my,
with that.
character is I have a feat for being a variant human.
Oh,
Dope.
So you see a brooch
Congratulations.
with that symbol on it.
Which symbol I am
I sent
look
it
at
to
your
you in DMs.
Discord.
All right, I'll.
Have I ever seen this before?
Give me a disadvantage history check.
I'm gonna make a note that Talia has this brooch
Tala.
from. Or Tala, yeah.
History.
Do I rec? Do I
history,
rec? Would
history,
I
history,
recognize
history,
this
history,
symbol?
Well, you
history,
don't
history,
see it, do
history,
you?
history.
My passive perception is higher than that stealth, so
So
But are you
you
in the
notice
building
that
still?
she's looking. No, he never went in.
History.
Oh,
So you
No,
notice
I
that
went
she's
in.
looking into her hand. Oh, you went in?
then you're not.
I
She's
won't.
outside.
oh,
Did you?
Yeah, I'm outside.
Hello.
I have left the building.
Tala
Okay.
has
If
left
you went
the
outside,
building.
so no, you
And
wouldn't.
I'm clueless as fuck.
so then I just completely wouldn't have seen it. Okay,
Sorry.
never mind.
You have seen a similar symbol before, but nothing quite exactly like it. Does that make sense?
Yes,
Okay.
that does that. Even in my drunk mind, yes, that does make sense.
Perfect.
Excellent.
Anyway, so
And
we
there goes my Wi-Fi on my laptop, but I still have my desktop transferring over now and done.
awesome.
Perfect.
Gorgeous.
Anyway, shall we? And we're inside. Shall we head out? It's probably should eventually retire to the.
It is getting quite late at this
We
point.
should probably
Alright,
head back
so
to
we'll
the
probably
tavern.
head down straight
Yes.
this
Because we don't want to be
southeast
locked
road
out.
and walk straight back.
Yep.
Sounds good. Anyone object to that?
I actually have one more question for the apothecary person.
Oh, of course. Yes?
This might be a question for more so a florist, but I can't help but ask. Do you have any or know where to get any blue chrysanthemums?
Blue chrysanthemum blossoms.
Mhm.
Well, blossoms or seeds? What are you looking for?
More so the blossoms.
The blossoms. All right, give me a quick second.
Interesting choice.
Are you googling blue chrysanthemums?
Are you freaking googling this? The mad lad. It is the maddest lad.
Those are beautiful.
They are gorgeous.
Hey,
I was
hopefully,
looking
I
for
like
one
them.
specific fact. I do have a couple. Why do you ask?
Do you mind if I take one off your hands?
Well, that is their job.
No,
So
that depends. What are you planning on doing with it?
Sending it to an old friend who would really appreciate the surprise.
3 copper.
I put the 3 copper on like a counter or something.
And he walks over to one of his pots and the potted areas he has, and he starts kind of like looking through. Ah, here we go, and plucks
Did
a
you notice,
single flower out of one of the pots. And he walks over and kind of like in between his just his thumb and his first two fingers and just kind of hands it towards you.
I,
Make sure it gets there safely, all right?
I will.
Have a lovely day.
And you as well.
I thank
We-
you. And he kind of gives like a half bow.
Yeah. We never got your name.
You're right. You didn't.
Sorry about that. What is it?
It's quite all right. You may call me Jonathan.
It's nice to meet you, Jonathan.
Nice to meet you as well.
And I'm Aurelia. We have Immortus, Noah, and the young lady that's slightly intoxicated outside is Tala.
That's how that works. I forgot.
Yes.
Nice to meet you all. Noah, before I forget, because your passive perception does match that, you did
It's
notice
higher.
that
That's actually higher because it doesn't account for. I have a +5 from a feat, so I actually have a 21 passive.
to do that,
Jesus
I'll
Christ.
actually show you this. If you go to the top
wait,
right,
can
that
I-
core bio and spells, you see
So
that
if
area?
I'm in
If you hit the
core, can I
gear-
just edit the.
So
passive?
if you hit the gear icon,
Oh,
it opens up this whole thing. Where is it? So if you go to the very bottom in the middle of this thing, you can see acrobatics, animal
Oh.
handling, arcana, athletics, all that stuff.
found it.
You can
I already found
put-
the thing.
You
I
can
just
put
did
the
it.
+5 in there, and it will automatically do it for you.
Quick question: do I
Perfect.
know what that
I
flower
actually didn't know that.
or
Thank
that
you.
blossom that they bought is normally used for?
Dude, I don't know why he's using this thing.
Oh shit.
Spoiler alert, it's a character thing.
Oh.
So we
No
would
one
know.
notices that when the man went over, there wasn't a chrysanthemum blossom there.
What?
And yet he plucked one.
He's a magic bitch. I didn't notice
Anyway,
that.
so-
The bad
Anyways,
lad.
very
Noah
nice
just
to
starts
meet you.
kind
We
of
shall be-
giggling to himself without realizing it.
Noah, are you quite alright?
Oh,
Quite alright.
I'm fine.
Anyways, very nice to meet you, Jonathan. We shall be out because we do not want to get locked out of the inn we are staying in.
You as well, of course.
As
Have a
we're
Safe
good
walking
travels.
out,
Come back whenever.
as
Sorry?
we're walking out, Zolvis is gonna flap onto my shoulder, turn their heads slowly towards them, and stare at them as we walk out.
And you hear him call, "Beautiful bird!" And he closes the door behind you.
Why do I feel like this boy kind of like Dumbledore?
Not what I was going with at all.
I love
that's
that though.
good.
That's just a quote right there.
That's funny.
I want to say to Aurelia as we are leaving in Elvish, I want to say, sounds like we both have a story to tell for when we get back.
I look forward to hearing it.
Make it a triple play.
All right, so
Very nice.
I'm gonna continue practicing. Do I fucking land on my face from a loose cobblestone?
Give me
Just-
a
just- are you
dexterity
sure you
check.
just don't want to just hold Aurelia's?
Well, I want to get used
Disadvantage
to it.
because you're in a roadway.
Okay, what was it again?
Disadvantage dexterity.
Dexterity.
Oh right.
I got 16.
Do this.
so you're
Pretty
good.
good.
This.
You do get through most of it without having to worry about hitting anyone.
I'm getting used to this.
It wasn't easy. It wasn't easy, don't get me wrong. You almost ran into a couple carts and a couple runaway animals, but you did get through without just bowling someone over.
Beep beep,
Good.
boys and girls.
Getting back to the tavern, we're just gonna...
Yeah.
Hopefully we're not locked out.
I think we'll be fine.
It's not that late yet. We're just gonna put this on the map layer here quick.
Yeah.
There you go. Now you cannot select them.
Oh, my
Perfect.
things that I drove? Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
now they're just part of the map.
Thank you.
Oh,
Nice.
cool.
You're welcome.
Nice. Guess what?
And now, of course, the tavern is still open. It hasn't quite gotten that late, and he kind of the man looks over from his bar seat, from his stand. There's not as many people at the bar, but there seems to be more people in the tavern. He gives a quick wave. Glad you made it on time.
Of course.
Glad we made it back too.
You're a minute late and $1 short.
What do you all want to do at the tavern?
I'd like to
Maybe-
get dinner real quick,
Yeah,
and I
dinner
want
would
to
be
try
great.
to eat dinner while observing it through Zolvis's eyes from a rafter directly across.
You absolute
Why?
mad
Because
lad.
I
You're about
want
to
to get-
shank
I
yourself
want
in
to
the
get
face of a
completely
spoon.
used to looking through Zolvis's eyes at different angles, so I just use Zolvis as my eyes from now on.
Not
So you're
completely.
trying to go blind Jedi move.
Yes.
I can appreciate that.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
No. Let the man.
Uh,
Let the man
As you
do
approach the bar for the food and you ask him about getting food, he does ask you, "Would you like room service or would you like table service?"
I better get room service.
I mean, I really was gonna want to talk to everyone, but
Well, the reason is because I'm probably going to embarrass myself if I eat it out here, because I'm probably going to spill it or something.
Overly.
So I'm going to
I
go
mean,
to my
we could
room.
meet up in one of the rooms
Yeah,
later.
that'd be
so-
fine. That'd be fine.
Room service for you. What about the rest of you?
Tala, Noah. How much is room service compared to?
You guys paid for the whole shebang. You get room service.
Yeah.
I mean, we might as well go with room service.
I agree
Alright.
with that.
Room service, please.
I'll have the food brought up right away.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Please be comfortable.
Of course. Thank you. So we all head up, I'm guessing.
Yep.
So, do you guys want to? I should ask this: your room, gentlemen, or ours? Since we have some things to talk about.
Either or is
Tala-
fine with me.
Tala just basically teleports. No one knows quite where she went. Good night.
You heading off?
No, I'm still here.
All right.
That's just saying goodnight to my mom.
I
She just
will.
teleports into the room. Just
We
Into
can.
our room?
Whichever room is
Okay.
biggest, we'll do that. They're probably all the same size. Let's go for the center room then.
Yeah.
Who is the center room?
Whoever has the center room, we're just going to, and then we'll
don't
just be
know
like,
what-
and then afterwards we'll say we all go to our own rooms
Yeah. Well,
because nobody knows whose room is where.
Because who knows?
I had it written down, but I don't know where my notebooks are.
Perfect.
they're somewhere in your
Yeah,
stuff.
they're somewhere.
Anyway,
All
so
right.
Gas, do you want to just choose who's? Anyways, we know Henry's in the room closest to the door and to the stairs.
Hmm.
That's all I remember. Anyway, so
I think it was a Mortuus and Noah in the center
middle
room.
Yes.
Anyway, so we're in your guys' room then. So Aurelia at this time puts her signet ring back on, just since they're just the four of them alone. As everyone has known, I've been extremely tense since we found out someone was looking for someone with my last name. What I fear it is, I cannot confirm because I don't want to give away that who I am. As the youngest of my family, I'm the only one currently unmarried out of all my siblings, and I fear that my parents have arranged my betrothal to someone.
Oh shit.
Ah. So
And that is the last thing I want.
it's murder on the subject.
No,
Mortuus?
we're not gonna murder this person
Okay.
unless
I
we
know
have
there
to.
are ways. I know there are ways to get out of it. Is if I find my own betrothal on my own, but I don't know for sure if that is the case. If not,
When she
I don't know
says
if-
that, like, Zolvis is gonna ruffle his feathers a little bit.
do we know? Any of us notice that?
Do you want me to
Pretty
make
sure
a
he's
stealth
in
check
the
for
room.
him?
No, I don't think.
Is
there's,
he
like,
trying to hide it?
No, he just ruffles his feathers.
Anyways, just I really hope that's not the case, but obviously there's no one else in this city that would have the last name Fuminu, and my family in the VR community and in other countries, our name carries a lot of power. We are in the Stormlords cast in VR society, which is almost royalty. We carry some extreme power politically, religiously, and literally.
Fun.
Because my line is one of the direct lines
Hmm.
to elementals, more so than other Stormlords.
So basically, what we got is you don't want to get married, and your parents are trying to marry you off. That
Yes,
about cut and
pretty
dry?
much.
Mm.
Pretty much. Well, that's what I'm assuming. We don't know for sure. We just know they're looking for someone
Well,
with that last name.
we'll try to keep you on the down low then.
you.
Probably should get you some common wear. Because what you're
Probably
wearing
would
is
be-
not that at all.
Just probably would be best, yes.
So tomorrow, first light, you stay in your room. I'll go out and go back and go find some just like very
You don't know my
easy.
measurements.
Well, tell me your measurements.
I'll write them down for you.
Perfect. And I'll
'Cause
go
I'm-
find some common wear. Most common wear that you can just buy store bought is going to be very loose fitting and not exactly comfortable. But it'll be better than nothing until you get your other clothes done.
I mean, I have mine. That makes sense.
Yeah, we just don't want you looking rich.
And I'm probably gonna have to not wear my signet ring just because,
Yeah, probably don't wear that.
yes. I'm gonna keep it on me because I don't let that go because it's extremely
Obviously.
important.
Obviously.
But yes. But yes, just really nervous about that, and hopefully we don't run into any of those nobles, but we know where they are, at least.
Well, thankfully you'll be able to, like, while I'm getting you your clothes tomorrow, if you need anything, you can hit me up with the Talkstone.
Thank you. I appreciate that a
Of
lot.
course. My pleasure, Miss Noble.
Same with you, Mr. Man of the Cloth.
Mr. Man in the Club.
It's working.
Anyway,
The
so
plan
Noah,
is
Noah, you
Noah's
had
like
some.
half.
coming.
Noah's like half
together.
listening, twiddling with the stem of
So
the
Noah,
chrysanthemum.
you wanted to say something or explain something?
Do you want
I
to share
know.
with the class?
I'm going to straight up speak Elven in my turn. No,
Noah
I'm straight up going to.
and Aurelia can translate for her. So
No,
Aurelia.
you might not want to translate.
Well, the thing is, Aurelia and Noah will understand, and Immortus won't.
And Immortus is just gonna sit here like, nobody likes me.
You- Okay,
I
so
don't understand what I did.
you both, the three of you, just kind of listen to Noah start rambling in a language none of you can understand for a solid, like, 30 seconds before he realizes.
It's
It's
just like there's like a
bro,
look of
come on,
confusion.
bro.
Oh, shit. Sorry.
I thought I had problems.
I had to choose halfling,
Just
not elvish.
a reminder of somewhere I've been and somewhere I would rather move on from. It's nothing too important. Certainly not more important than trying to get you out of an arranged marriage, Aurelia.
Not necessarily. As long as I keep on the download, I should be fine.
So let's
Download, I should be fine.
recap. What are your options? Let's say, okay, so to get out of an arranged marriage, what are your options?
Well, either convincing my parents not to do it, which is probably extremely low.
Okay, so we'll just cross that one off the list.
Yeah, and then either just keep it on the download and keeping hidden, or choosing my own betrothal. Because if I
Okay.
get my own betrothal and even possibly get married, they wouldn't be able to
Yeah.
break that.
All right.
How
So,
far on the list is that one from the bottom here? Cause
what?
What?
You were quiet.
I'm sorry, I'm using my phone and it has completely different microphone settings.
Yeah.
fine.
Okay, you were saying?
I said, how far from the bottom is this choice?
What is-
Choice A, very far from the bottom. Choice A being arguing the betrothal, if I remember correctly.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that one's not gonna really happen.
That's
probably.
not gonna work, especially because
That is Exhibit A. Exhibit B getting married yourself than contesting the arranged one.
But to who? Is the question.
Exactly.
At some point in the middle of this, you just see Noah
But
like
that's
put the
Exhibit B.
flower in his hair.
You hear a knock at the door. Room service.
Thank you.
Oh, yes. Thank you.
You could actually bring all 4 meals in here since we're all talking.
Well,
If
the door
anyone
hadn't opened at all
notices,
yet.
Yeah, so
if
yeah.
Someone go like,
Someone open the door.
if anyone
Oh,
at
you're all
all
in here.
is like,
Okay. He just starts quickly jogging. Not the man at the bar, but another person who obviously works here brings in 4 plates, each of them covered in fairly large. Like there's a good slab of meat on all of them. Some of you have steak, some have lamb, some have pork. You all have a bowl of hot brothy soup, some cooked vegetables on the side with slathered in butter and some salt, and just all kinds of things, including a little like a peach yogurt for dessert on the side. Please
Wow.
enjoy.
Thank you.
This is very good.
Yes, thank you very much.
And the woman leaves
this is
with
5-star.
closing the door.
That is, if that is what the case is right now anyways, we do not know why they're looking for someone for last name. We don't
And
even
then
know if they're looking
option
for
C
me
is
specifically.
running and hiding, right?
For now, because it's not gonna last forever. I can't keep running for the rest of my life.
Right. So option A, out. Option C,
Mhm.
out. Basically, you've got to get married to somebody you like.
You just see Noah look back and forth between Immortuous and Aurelia, just...
What I didn't. Okay, I'm hearing too much typing from Haley. What exactly did you say more to us for option? The last option.
Okay, so
That's not me typing.
Oh no.
okay, so option A is basically out. Option C, super temporary. So we're gonna consider that one out. So basically, you just have to find someone you like to marry, so that you don't have to worry
Yes.
about this arranged marriage.
As long as it can't be contested, because there are some VR traditions.
Yeah, no, but
Oh, I hate VR weddings sometimes. They are. Because VR are normally betrothed to other VR, but there are times where we are arranged to marry other elementals or those of elemental descent.
So what would a non-contestable be then?
I would have to do some more research on that, but it would have to actually be legally binding and not a fake marriage, and at least someone with good status.
who's murdering their keyboard?
Not it.
From
The
I guess-
DM.
Ah.
Dear God,
he bought it
sir.
specifically one to be clicky.
Oh my.
I mean, if you want,
I actually
Or,
bought a specific keyboard,
If
so it
need
wouldn't do
be,
that.
finding someone who at least can pass as someone with more power. And probably use a little bit of magic to confuse my family.
I'm sorry, magic?
Magic would always work. My parents have never been the best. My siblings would be harder to convince, though I don't truly care about their opinions as much. I don't know
You
if
can
that's
only
going.
cast that on yourself.
I know.
It's not gonna really work.
I'm pulling 100% Mirage moment. Wait, you said magic?
Oh, I
Piss
see. You're
off.
trying to seduce the sorcerer. Oh.
Anyways,
It's like, I'm
so-
sorry, did you say magic? Oh, wait, there's 2 of us. No, there isn't.
Okay.
Anyways, we can continue this more later. It's just...
I'm gonna smirk at that. If you actually do that, I'm gonna smirk at that.
Anyways, we just need.
It's
They're gonna
bigger
need to get the whole
distraction.
shebang with at least a ceremony, rings. Yeah.
Lovely. So like an actual straight up wedding.
I wouldn't say something crazy. I've never been a fan of big weddings. Never have been.
Right. I meant like to make it to where your family could not contest. It'd have to be an actual, straight up legal wedding to someone with some kind of magical ability.
Magical ability they would prefer, yes. Since
Okay.
they want magic is extremely important. And that's, as you remember, what nearly happened to me when I almost didn't have magic. If
Right.
you remember. Do you not remember,
Vaguely.
Gak?
I'm trying to remember exactly because I'm pretty sure. Are you talking about when we were at the
We're
dwarven
in
ruins? Or
When we were walking back, yes, and talking.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah. Anyways, but yeah, someone that has magic to make it more likely for my children, if I ever have children. I hate expectations from my parents so much.
Don't we all?
Well, I'm just gonna keep that comment.
Or at least we could at least fake the documents of a wedding too as well.
I mean, you could.
It's
Well,
either
weddings are only as like marriage is only as good as the couple themselves, honestly.
That's true.
So even if you got married, you're not exactly
Who else
locked in.
knows it? Nixian.
There are people all over the world. Just legally, when it comes to the noble classes, would you be locked in due to what is the word I'm looking for?
A binding contract.
Yeah, basically, noble classes are required to respect binding contracts. However, depending on how much you care, it doesn't matter all that much.
I mean, if it's someone I'd rather get along with.
Obviously, it'd be kind of it would be
Out of
unfortunate.
character, Mr. Man of the Cloth.
Anyway, so all right. Anyway, I see what I've done here.
Either or at least be betrothed to someone else. At least being betrothed to someone else would make it at least harder.
Okay,
Give us more time.
so what is affected by a betrothal then? Just so that if you do get caught, you can say, "Oh, I am betrothed to somebody." What would be required for a betrothal?
A ring.
Okay.
Definitely a ring.
Okay. Is there a specific ring you would need?
I will have to think about that, but something probably related to elemental of more lightning and air would be
Okay.
better than.
Let me see
or
your.
something that,
Let me see your signet ring real quick.
of course,
So, what does a signet ring look like?
gassed.
That's on you. A signet ring is the symbol of a house that is
Yeah, that
used
would
by
be you.
nobles to.
Well, it's Is that Haley? Yep. Well,
Work with me.
it's like in this case, it's like a white gold ring with the Fominu symbol
Okay.
on it.
So, not the Filminu symbol. It'd need to be more like your clasp.
Stormlord, it would.
No,
I'd rather it reflect a little bit between the two people.
Okay.
Because whoever's proposing, it should reflect a connection between the two people.
Okay.
Something that would represent
And
whoever
I'm
is
gonna
proposing.
hand it back to her, and I'm gonna make a mental note of those requirements.
And
Yes,
something
Tala?
very
while
not
that is
gaudy,
going
please. I hate
on,
over the top rings.
over
Okay.
the top
So
rings.
something very
Dear God.
conservative. Understood.
Something silver, nice, gentle, small, and
Did I see any jewelers while we were walking along?
Not that you could find, no.
Okay. So this was the first day. Tomorrow's the second day, correct?
Correct.
Perfect. And my clothes were done on the second day, right?
Yes.
Perfect.
meanwhile, while I'm gonna momentarily steal the DM seat for just a second here. So while they're doing their thing, is Noah paying attention at all to Tala?
Probably not, no.
Well,
Crazy.
after I put the flower in my hair, I am likely just listening to
Chilling.
everything.
Hi, little tiny fluff
Do
of a
owls
cat.
have their own passive perception?
I'm
There's
sorry?
I've got a tiny little cat now on my lap.
Because
Aw.
Zolvis has
And
just
he
been
looks at
sitting up in
Discord.
the rafters this whole time.
Nix.
Aw,
I'm
kitten.
about to speak in Elven.
is not
I
a
do
kitten, this is a full-grown
apologize if
cat.
I butchered this.
Is it 10 plus your wisdom modifier?
See?
For your passive perception?
Adorable. Yes,
Thank you,
10
Jeff.
plus 10 plus whatever the modifier you would normally have to perception, plus if anything else gives any benefits. Like I have a feat that gives me an additional +5 to passive perception.
Okay.
Nix, if
Which
you
is
look.
beautiful.
Yes,
Zolvis
I
has
see
the
the
same
kid.
passive
I see the
perception as me
cat.
then.
This
I
is a
see.
Rosie.
Aw.
She has very small legs. Look at those legs.
Hi
They're
there,
so small.
Coyote. You are Coyote.
Adorable.
Oh, okay. Rosie,
But
you wanna go down?
yes, as all of that is going on, from the corner, Moonsong is just.
Her.
Tala is just sitting there, like, kind of curled up on her bed, just like watching the others
Oh, not-
quietly.
Oh, this is not our room. Remember, this is a more twist than Noah's room.
Amortuous? Okay, so she's just in a corner.
Noah's kind of leaning over and whispering to her in
None of our
Elvish, like
knowledge.
you okay?
On a sense of 1 to 10, -9.
But yeah. I'm gonna say this. I do appreciate all of your help, and I'm very happy I can consider
Well,
you all
whatever is troubling your
friends
mind,
and amazing companions, and I hope eventually
Mm.
as well as family.
I'm sure
Of course.
that it'll all be over soon, and you'll have your peace. I'm sure you will.
Okay, so am I catching any bad vibes off of Tala right now? Can I get a vibe check, please?
The closest to a vibe check you'd have is
Insight?
Okay, I'm gonna real
I
quick.
rolled a
No,
vibe check to
no,
prove it.
not. You don't even need a vibe check. You
Fuck!
don't even need an insight to tell. Holy crap, she ain't doing
I'm
anything.
not paying attention to Tala at all. I'm thinking about other things.
You're trying to look through. Oh my god, it worked again, didn't it? Yes, it did. No, I heard someone. Is someone there?
Oh, there's a ghost.
Yes, people are there.
Oh my gosh. Another reason I don't want to play Phasmophobia, I just moved into a new house.
Boo.
Hello there.
Hello there.
Hello there. Who is it?
The negotiator.
Oh.
But yeah, you don't need a fucking insight to know Tala is not cash money.
Well, I got a 6, so I'm blind.
not
You're trying
necessarily.
to.
Oh, okay.
Not
Did I only need to
necessarily.
roll a? Did I only need to not roll a natural 1?
You needed to roll a natural fucking 1 to tell.
Anything above a natural 1, you're good.
Basically, in this moment.
And we can't natural 1 in this game, so.
Oh, cool. So I was guaranteed to know I didn't need to roll an insight. I looked stupid.
Anyways,
Oh shit! I found a $100 bill.
Oh, nice.
nice.
But anywho, so yeah, Tala's just. I'm going to put this in the game chat and try to not butcher it. Un momento, please. Oh, I have
Momento,
new
por favor.
messages. I wonder from who.
Oh no, it's Hugo.
Hugo,
Oh.
where?
Two!
Bless you.
If it
Grazie.
isn't the fall of false frost. Am I supposed to just like translate that to Elvish, my guy?
No, that's already Elvish.
No, I meant like translate that from Elvish.
You don't
Is that
know
what you said? Is
English.
that
I
what you
know!
said to me, right, Haley?
She's
Don't
saying-
rub it in.
You'll learn one day.
I am going
that's
to
what-
the
and that's what
House
you
of
said to me,
Knowledge.
right,
But can I
Haley?
get some
Yes.
books on Elvish, please?
Yes.
why is that nickname, anyways?
Pardon?
Why that nickname?
What nickname? I don't know what you're talking about, nickname. I'm totally talking about a god is somewhere doing something. Yes, entirely. Not in front of the boys, please.
Okay. Well, I mean, only the one who may know is Nyx.
Hmm?
Never mind. Anyways,
No, I
All
was
we-
listening.
all we hear is,
I figured that would be funny.
I'm sorry.
anyways, so I'm guessing we all have had our dinner by now.
Yeah.
Probably.
Probably.
Have I spilled any on myself?
Probably.
Gassed?
Sorry.
Have I spilled
Yeah.
any of my dinner on myself because I was doing the looking through Zolvis's eyes thing?
Roll me a disadvantage dexterity.
Why is it disadvantage?
Beautiful.
Because you're looking through the eyes of a
But
bird
I would
while watching
guarantee to be
yourself
able to
eat.
do it if I was just doing it through my eyes. Wouldn't it just be a normal roll?
You're just stabbing yourself in the face
No,
with a fork.
Fine.
Because first of all, it's backwards.
I got a 7.
Why was I just pinned to death?
You drip a little bit of butter from the carrots, and you spill a little bit of the broth as well.
I'm gonna mumble under my breath. This is
Rip.
harder than I thought it'd be. Because my eyes have been visibly closed this whole time. I'm assuming everybody knows what the hell I'm doing.
Yeah, I mean, I would definitely know what you're doing.
Do the rooms have a window? No, that would be a bad idea to do this in the middle of a town.
Just has a
Anyways.
The
mental
rooms have
breakdown.
windows.
Just has a mental breakdown in the middle of town.
Oh my god.
Just runs out, opens the window, and screams, "Fuck!"
No, I'm.
Accurate.
Fuck!
And
God damn it! Oh God! Fuck!
Just like gas the view, just the like yeah, just you just. Anyways, what time is it? What time is it? I'm guessing it's now much later.
It's definitely late by now.
We should
Oh
probably,
yeah, it's gotten dark and everything.
yeah, I'm guessing Tall and I should probably retire to our rooms for the evening. And in
Yeah, we
mornings
should.
I will write down my measurements and just knock at the door, and I'll make sure you have them before you leave tomorrow.
Perfect. And then another thing I did with this signet ring, and I didn't say this because I didn't want to get made fun of. I kind of like slipped it up my ring finger to see where it stopped and made a mental note of where it stopped and took it back off.
Of course you did.
Of course you did.
I'm a genius.
What are you?
Yes, nobody noticed.
And you never said anything, so none of
There's
us
still
could
one
notice.
imposter among us.
There's an impulse.
Still.
Anyway, so
There is at least one
Good night.
left, otherwise the game would have ended.
True.
Fools, joke's on you. I am the imposter.
Dun dun dun!
I thought it was me.
Let's
Tis
just
I,
finish
the
our task,
imposter!
guys.
Little did you know I was the big bad evil guy!
the entire time.
All of us just looks at the imposter. Bro, it was obvious.
Bro, you've been sus this whole time.
And then we just
You've
then
been
you're
sus
just,
this
you're
whole
just,
time.
you're
We
just,
just kept skipping
Anyways.
votes.
Dude, we were in the lobby and I knew.
Are you guys going to your rooms
Yeah.
then?
Yes.
yeah, Haley or Tala and I would be going to our room.
And as soon as the door closes,
Outside your window, you can see a full harvest moon.
Fuck!
Ooh.
Tala
Interesting.
stops right there.
And Tala did like really knows like Tala, is everything all right?
I have a feeling there's typing coming my way.
Or my way.
I have a feeling there's typing coming to my destiny. But yes, honest. And she switches to very quiet elvish. It's like, I don't particularly trust the others like I do you.
Why do you
So,
me so much? Just
I don't know. I just trust you. There's a connection. I don't know. It just feels. I don't know, right?
It just feels like we're lesbian lovers.
I was gonna make a joke, but I decided not to.
No.
Don't
That's
worry,
not
I'll
what
make
it
it. It's
is.
fine.
This is just me holding back my
Suddenly,
years of closeted
fleas are crawling all over the man of the cloth.
Please. Listen, what did I do?
Anyway, so like really essentially tell us like you what you said earlier, moon song? Why that?
Do you remember the frost giant?
Yes, of course.
What did he say?
I don't actually remember what was said, Haley. It's been several weeks. I'm gonna assume Aurelia does, but I don't. I didn't write it down.
He said two things. The first one was punishment, and the second one was Moonsong.
Punishment for what? And why the nickname Moon Song?
Um, are there Oh, there are windows.
Yeah.
Scale of 1 to 10, how big is the room? Gaston,
mean,
is this a question
yes.
for you? How big is the room?
Yes.
How big is the room?
Yeah.
Yes.
15 feet by 20 feet.
15 by 20.
That's big enough, I think.
Alright. This is gonna be interesting.
What's
And yes, this is in character.
what's Tala?
Probably should not have went in there by yourself.
I am the imposter this entire time.
She got
Anyways.
killed in electrical.
Goddamn. Anyways,
Tala looking
continue on.
kinda sus.
Anyways, continuing on.
I'm super nervous.
Hybrid
Oh
form.
shit! Oh no! What? I'm just reading. I'm reading
The thing
the
is-
chat. Oh fuck.
Thing
Tala
is, I've known this since the beginning. Haley and I've known this since the beginning. So.
Tala just quietly looks at her. It's just like, and now I'll show you why there is a moon song. And changes to her hybrid form.
Aurelia just kind of backs up in shock, just like she doesn't like she stays quiet 'cause she doesn't want to alert the
Hold
others
position
right now.
on that just 1 second. There's
Yeah.
core.
Hey,
Shape changer wasn't it?
Gak, quick
Where is it?
question.
Where is it? Where is it? Where
You
is
may
it? Where is it?
refer
Where
to
is
me
it?
as a Moltuous.
And more to us. Quick question.
Is this in character?
No, this
Oh.
is not yet in character. What's a Mortuous's passive perception?
11. That's not very high.
God damn.
Okay.
The
Just
man of
wondering.
the cloth cannot do very well with this.
Just
There
wondering
you
something.
are. What?
But, you know, Zolvis is
What?
looking from the ceiling, just kind of like,
Oh, no,
well,
I found
Well,
it.
we're
Never
in.
mind.
Remember, we're in our
Yes.
room.
No,
though.
I'm doing a thing
Now
about it,
basically
something else.
behind a locked
This is something
door.
else.
My question
Anyways.
is, real quick thing, looking at this hybrid
I'm
form.
gonna
can
DM
I
you the thingy
speak?
that happens.
Keen senses have advantage on wisdom. Oh boy. Every creature of my choice. Never mind. Not my choice.
Oh.
Anyways, you were saying.
60 feet.
Anyways,
So,
you ready?
The now. Do I describe the transformation or do I
If you-
just.
You could just say you transformed. I'm guessing.
Yes, yeah.
You're too drunk for this, Haley. to describe it. So just say the
I've been
trans.
Of all the
waiting for
dramatic
this
nights to
moment.
be drunk.
We went romping through the woods and had a mistake happen. So, as
Aurelia.
I'm drunk still. I apologize for this.
No, Aurelia.
Aurelia, yes, okay. As she backs up, Tala like starts growing a little bit taller and seems to be growing a bit more muscular in a sense,
I
more
guess so.
lean.
Mhm.
It says here that clothes meld into. Before can be worn again. Wearing armor or clothes not specifically made to accommodate, or her clothing are basically made to accommodate the size, which is why it's a little tiny bit. No, actually, no, it's not.
Anyways, you're saying?
So she grows taller, and the second thing that really would notice is the grayish fur starting to grow along her skin.
And she's kind of like in shock. She's like she's never met anyone can do any of this, so she's kind of reverted back to
Don't panic,
primordial.
don't panic, don't panic, don't panic.
She's
Don't
not
panic.
panicking. She's just more shocked than anything.
It's like, holy fuck, you're this?
She's kind of like it's like kind of she's like kind of shocked, kind of like instead of speaking in common, she's speaking in primordial or Elven, I should say.
You do know how to speak. Okay, you do know how to speak well in hybrid form. You cannot speak well in wolf form. There we go. So
So you're in hybrid
once,
form?
yes, she's in humanoid hybrid form, which I have the picture on a different drive. Damn it.
Okay, you
Anywho,
can send it to You can send it later.
yeah, I'll send it later. I've actually sent it to you already.
Oh yeah, you did. Never mind, we're good.
So she's just standing there now, basically. Yes, because her
Yeah.
armor's kind of destroyed somewhat, needs repairs, you know.
We'll get it repaired.
Yeah. And she just softly speaks, like, in Elfish, please don't be afraid.
Like Early just kind of kind of comes back from like kind of being in shock. She's like more and just like kind of speaks in primordial. Before she's like this person I'm like sorry, or I just say Orin has a natural tongue instead of primordial. Sorry, just more shocked than anything. How? Just how? When? How long? Just
Long time ago, most of my life, things that I wish to keep in the rear view for now.
of course, I won't ask more on that, but and this is why you didn't want to have anyone here, or the boys hear this, did you?
Yes.
Anyway, so this is why, and is that why you went to the apothecary to look for something that relates to this?
I more was looking to find regents for different magical abilities that I may pick up later on in my teaching and learning. But there was Wolfsbane in the building.
And that's why you were freaking out. And
Yes.
and Jonathan realized why, didn't he?
I have a feeling he picked it up quite swiftly.
Well, he didn't reveal you, so I feel like you can trust him. And I won't tell anyone about this since this is your secret.
Yeah.
I do feel honored that you shared it with me. I'll make sure the boys don't know until you're ready to tell them. And then we'll probably hear Immortus just like, God, just kind of curse, just kind of be like upset, like, why am I the last to know?
Always.
Naturally.
Mr. 11, man of the cloth.
I think I have a higher. I also have an 11 perception, so don't worry. Passive perception.
Now I feel like I just offended everyone.
No, you're fine. You're
I have
fine.
a 14.
I don't. High wisdom wasn't my main thing.
Yeah.
Like my two highest
Yeah,
perception
I
was
only have a
different.
14.
I
I'm
mean,
not
I
very
needed a high.
charismatic.
What I needed was a high charisma and a high constitution.
My dexterity is a sweet god above, but anyway.
Anyways.
Hmm.
So
So, yeah.
I'm not.
She just like
your
gestures
secret.
to herself and is just like, this is Moonsong.
That makes a lot more sense now.
So it's a persona.
God
She's not.
damn it.
Haley is not a furry.
Well, no, but actually, yes.
Oh my god.
Anyway, so I'm glad you can trust me with this, and your secret's
And
safe
Tala
with me.
just like takes an additional moment. She's like, you're probably wondering how I can control it so well.
Lots of practice.
Because you were born with it.
Maybe it's
Or-
Mabel.
Yeah.
And to that, she gently taps at her collar like she normally does when she's nervous.
Can I see? I can see the like. I approach to kind of look at the collar. Just that's.
It's like a gold collar with what looks like a key marking. You can tell that it's got something to it.
But what I
Not
can't
quite
tell.
sure what it. Yeah. Not, but what it is not able to be discerned particularly.
At least not by
But
me.
yeah.
That's interesting. So I'm glad.
And if you look out the window, you'll notice that it's a full moon. Normally my kind would be, well, a bit ravenous at this time.
And obviously you are not.
Just blessing, really. I'd rather not be that way.
Have you been in the past?
One too many times.
Well, you're not that person anymore. Werewolf. Elf. I don't know what you want me to use in this sentence, but you know, I do really appreciate
Just
that,
call me
and
Moonsong.
of course.
Why wouldn't we call you Tom? Oh, right,
You know,
persona. My
so
bad.
I told you, I mentioned Immortus knows why magic is super important to my family. You know, all sorcerers have a sorceress origin, correct?
Yes.
As would make sense, my family has come from a long line of storm sorcerers.
Right.
Well, my family considers me the runt because my magic didn't show for quite a long time, and I actually nearly became a cleric because of, well, I mentioned a cleric we were traveling with before. Her name was Enrisa. She was part of the family. She's the only person I considered family. She wasn't a Vihar, but she cared for me much better than anyone else in my family did. But I was gonna follow down her path until I was about 10 or 11, and my siblings, without my parents knowing, pushed me off a cliff while we were on vacation. Luckily, my magic came into full effect at that point. The wind's carrying me back up, but I don't have a great relationship with my family because my parents did not punish my siblings for this because my magic came out. So,
I have a feeling it was celebrated.
yes. And to me, that was one of the most traumatic moments of my life. And I still don't like being by cliffsides to this day. And ironically, heights are not my best. I can be up a distance, but on a cliffside, no.
I see.
Last time I was out, I actually had a panic attack. So that was fun.
I see.
But I will tell this to Noah at some point, so now you and Immortus know, and eventually our other companion, who I don't think we've gotten the name of yet. I don't. We have.
I
We,
don't
literally,
think
we
so
haven't.
No one
either.
knows. No one knows his
He's
name.
been rather quiet this entire time. He's kind of cute, don't you think?
I mean, he's not bad looking, but there's something about him that's. He seems like he's missing someone.
It's like a
Maybe I'll-
puzzle without the final key cornerstone.
That's true. Anyways, I do appreciate you trusting me with this, and we'll keep your secret until you feel more comfortable to really reveal this to the boys. I think I'm probably going to retire for the evening because it's been a very long day for all of us.
Same. I should probably get to sleep and... Oh, I have a feeling this is going to last a little bit.
Well, at least maybe you have the I would assume so until probably till the morning. But if you are still in your form by the time Mordus comes tomorrow morning, I will make sure
Oh
he
dear.
is. I will just kind of like make sure you will stay out
As
of
soon
sight,
as she
okay?
says that, she's just like, oh.
Okay, I will just pass it to him, just like, hey, hey, I'm not dressed. Well, I'm not dressed in proper clothing, night attire. So like, just to like, cause I'm like,
naked in
it'd
here
be
with my tall lesbian furry lover.
and more to a gak. No, Aurelia sees Tala as more of a sister.
Sure, okay.
Thank you, Gas. Gas, thank you. Thank you, Gas.
You beautiful creature, you.
Oh man, did I miss something?
Let's just see how long it takes for him to notice.
He's literally raging on stream.
Oh, you
Is he
motherfucker.
really? I need to see
He's
this.
like, what is this?
Fuck you.
I need to-
How long have I been
I don't
muted?
There it is.
How long have I been muted?
I don't think Aurelia even is bi. I know she's definitely. She's mostly.
Anyways,
Yes.
Moving right
Oh,
along.
okay.
what's happening in Immortuous and Noah's room?
After
We've
Aurelia
been
says,
actually doing like little Discord chats this whole time.
Yeah,
Because we've been
talking
doing our
shit.
own thing via Discord. Just like, hey, you might have noticed this with your passive. You might have noticed this with your passive. How familiar are you with familiars? Noted. Anyway, that kind of shit.
We've just been we've been letting this scene just play out naturally.
Yeah, I've also been like just throwing shit out in the in the stream chat. Like,
there's a new
hey,
ping
guys,
thing.
just
Yeah,
talking to you
I'm
guys.
in the stream. I'm
Cliffside wedding my
like
ass.
watching in the stream chat, just watching.
All I can say is cliffside wedding my ass.
The chat, Gak.
What?
Fuck you.
What?
No.
What? Okay, are you talking? Which chat are you talking? You talking about my Twitch chat?
Cliffside
Stream chat.
wedding.
Yeah, your Twitch chat. I see that the cliffside wedding.
Cliffside wedding.
Someone's
No.
being asked to get yeeted off of said cliff.
Oh man, Immortuous isn't this bad, but Gak truly is a bad person.
Correct.
Okay,
Oh,
you're
man.
being...
Hey, that's where we're gonna leave it off for the night.
Ah, okay. All right. I kind of figured it's gonna
didn't
be.
expect that 3 days at Neverwinter would last 6 fucking sessions.
It's only been 2 sessions.
No, it hasn't. It
Oh,
was
because we just ended day
first
one.
half of
We
bonus
just
2
ended
sessions.
day one. Holy Holy shit.
Oh,
God, so much shit's going on in here, dude.
It's fun
And
though.
hey, we have
Dude,
the
like,
Super
God.
Awesome
Blast,
special
so-
birthday
Same.
stream.
I'm having such a good time. I'm having a fantastic time.
And hey, we have the birthday thing next Friday.
Oh, yeah,
Yes, we
yeah,
do.
yeah, that should be fun.
Because oh yeah, I forgot
Oh,
to
God,
mention
Kyle's
today
birthday.
is
What are we doing for the
Haley's
birthday thing?
Today is Haley's birthday, and my
Yes,
birthday
happy
is
birthday.
next
Yeah.
Thursday.
Happy birthday, guys. Is this like a normal what game where we use all the same characters, or are we doing a one
It's same
shot with
characters,
different
Yeah,
yes.
it's same
No, it's
characters.
the same character.
Okay.
Same game.
Okay. Sweet. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
And then
but-
hopefully the week after that, Gator's gonna start his game. We don't know,
Yes.
but
Yeah.
that's what I'm hoping.
That should be fun
Fingers
because
crossed.
I just have a couple more things
Oh,
I want to
yeah,
do with the backstory now that I know I have more time. But yeah,
Yeah, same.
should
I gotta
be fun.
So
work on Aaron Cena.
thank you all
Gakorisan.
for coming to the game and for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I know it's become a lot more roleplay heavy. A lot of people like to watch combat in some games, but this is just the natural progression of the game so far.
Mm-hmm. Honestly,
If you liked it,
role
please
plays were
share all of Gak's contact information.
Please don't share
His
all my time.
YouTube,
That's
his
okay.
YouTube, his Twitch, his Instagram,
okay.
his Snapchat,
You can't have my
his
phone number.
PO
Social
box,
Nah,
security
fuck
number.
off!
his phone number.
Ah, shut the fuck
His
His
Snapchat,
social
his
security
Instagram,
card.
his
up!
TikTok.
His
Uh.
address, really.
Yes.
Especially considering
He's
the
old and new.
developments on that
Yeah.
front.
God. My credit
Thank you all
card
for watching.
numbers, my bank account
I'm taking over
numbers.
Gak's spot. Thank you all for watching. This was a great time. I hope everyone enjoyed it. Did you guys all enjoy it?
I
I
had
had
a
a
fantastic
blast.
time.
Awesome. And we will see you all next time. Bye-bye. Say bye, everybody.
Bye. Peace.
See you all next
Bye.
week.
We'll see you next week for the birthday session for myself and Haley.
Yay.
Sponsored by